You know what? I live near a river, and I can tell you, out of all the birds that live in the river, the ducks are the nicest. You have swans. They are angry little things. I suppose they can be okay, but they're very territorial. And don't get me started on geese. Although moorhens are quite nice. If you don't know what moorhens are, look them up. Anyway, let's get on to this document, shall we? Item number SCP-5381. Containment Class Euclid. Disruption Class VLAN. Risk Class Warning. Restriction Level Level 3 Confidential. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-5381 is to be housed in a standard wildlife enclosure in Site-56. Personnel assigned to SCP-5381 are not to consume bread for the duration of their assignment. This diet is to be maintained for at least 1 month after the last iteration with SCP-5381 in order to avoid triggering its effects. Description: SCP-5381 is a male domestic duck, Anas platyrhynchus domesticus. SCP-5381 is capable of communication, displaying human levels of intelligence, as well as basic understanding of its species biology, nutrition, and organic chemistry. SCP-5381 displays a limited ability to alter organic matter into non-anomalous loaves of white bread, usually materializing directly into the stomach of its target. This effect is triggered by any human possessing any of the characteristics detailed below. Other animals that fulfill these requirements remain unaffected by the entity. The sudden materialization of slices of bread inside a human stomach usually results in severe abdominal distress, often leading to severe nausea and vomiting. SCP-5381's anomalous effects manifest at will, usually when the entity interacts with any human that has recently fed another member of its species bread, which triggers an extreme reaction from the entity. The effect also targets humans that have consumed bread recently, necessitating that staff refrain from bread consumption while researching SCP-5381. This revision to the entity's special containment procedures was made after Incident 5381-A. Please refer to Addendum 5381-A for more information. Discovery: SCP-5381 was first encountered after several reports involving a talking duck were found to be related to a surge in hospitalizations in the same area. Foundation operatives in the area quickly moved to capture SCP-5381, which resulted in 3 injuries before containment could be enacted. The use of bread as a lure for the entity was later classified as a breach of protocol, although no disciplinary action was taken in light of the situation. Addendum 5381-A. The following log details an interaction between SCP-5381 and former lead researcher Amara Pearson, also known as Incident 5381-A. Interviewed: SCP-5381. Interviewer: Dr. Pearson. Forward: the following interview was conducted in order to determine whether the effects produced by SCP-5381 were meant to be retaliation or a self-defense mechanism. The interview also precedes the discovery that people who had recently ate bread were also susceptible to the entity's effects. Begin log. Hello SCP-5381. My name's Dr. Amara Pearson. You ready to start this interview?
Can I lodge complaints at you? Are you the head honcho at whatever place this is?
Well, I'm currently in charge of supervising you, so I guess that does make me the receiving end of your complaints. Care to share any?
Yeah. Containment, condition, whatever. I don't care. I need you to keep your personnel in check. One of them gave another duck a slice of bread, and I swear I almost lost it. Understand? You wouldn't want your researchers to get fed bread constantly, would you?
Why?
Wait, what kind of doctor are you?
I hardly see how that's relevant, but I have a PhD in ornithology. Does that answer your question?
You mean to tell me you studied biology, and you still ignore the harmful effects bread has?
Wait a second, don't you create bread from nothing? And almost always use it to forcefully feed humans bread?
Serves you all right too. Sure, you won't force me to eat bread, but being near bread is already too much for me. You'll all see when you are the ones affected by the inferior nutrition value of bread though.
Are you aware that humans aren't really all that affected by bread? I mean, it's not very healthy, but it still has nutritional value for us. SCP-5381 remains silent for 15 seconds. Also, you're kinda already around bread. I ate a sandwich right before coming here. That's 2 slices of bread already. SCP-5381 suddenly starts shaking.
Fuck you! You want bread? Enjoy bread!
Wait, what does that even? SCP-5381 concentrates for a few seconds before materializing an entire loaf of bread in Dr. Pearson's stomach. Dr. Pearson is seen stumbling before collapsing. Site security and medical team dispatched shortly after. Closing statement. Dr. Pearson was able to recover despite being in critical condition for several weeks. SCP-5381 reclassified as Euclid. Special containment procedures updated to mitigate the potential of a similar incident. Why couldn't that duck have been friendly? That's unlimited bread. Oh, I love bread. White bread though. Not too keen on the seedy loaves and all that. Anyway, that's it for this document. Goodbye.